Today I'm gonna show you what I made out of trash can, a tray, a wooden piece, and frames from Dollar Tree with the help of some redesigned transfers. And we're gonna have amazing high-end look home decor. Hello my darlings, I am C and this is CeeJ DIY. Welcome and thank you so much for stopping by. My inspirations and also my embellishments for today home decor are these amazing Blossom with Flight collection from Redesign with Prima. And I'm gonna show you how beautiful they look. It's such a beautiful print with those birds and branches and beautiful flowers and leaves, just perfect for summertime. I'm using this fall book stack from Dollar Tree. It's from a Valentine's Day collections. I painted out with a black paint, and when it's dry, I'm adding a glue paint. It's a Elmer's glue, and I'm going with the brush so I can get that crackle effect. It doesn't need to be perfect because it's gonna be covered, but still I wanna get that vintage rustic look to my book stack. So I'm going over every edge on the book stack and covering it with the Elmer glue first, and then I grab this turquoise folk art paint, and with the brush I'm going over until every corner is covered with this paint. As I said, doesn't need to be perfect, so I'm just covering it off, and after it's gonna be all covered, we're gonna let it dry for a couple of hours, and then we're gonna work and make a beautiful book stack piece. Now that it's all dried, I got some crackles on it and it's just perfect. And now I'm just cutting off a part of this Redesign with Prima transfers, as I mentioned, and adding them on top of this book stack with this beautiful color, and the crackle effect is just perfection. I'm just going on top and on the side, and then I'm cutting the extra transfers, and also I'm not gonna throw them away. I'm gonna add those on the side, those extra pieces that they're left out. I'm also gonna add them. The perfection for using transfers are they don't need to be in order. You can use them, you can mix and match them, and you can add them and create your own design. So now when the top is covered, slowly I'm removing it and going to the side until my whole transfer is on. And look how beautiful already it looks, and how many times I said it's beautiful and gorgeous. Now the second part is done, and also I'm gonna work on the sides. This is the leftover from the transfers. I'm adding them on the side. And as I mentioned, doesn't need to be matching, but it's just adding those leaves and flowers and branches. They just came perfect. Now when it's all nice and done, I'm gonna be adding this ribbon on the side for extra embellishment. And I'm gonna glue them on the bottom of the book stack just to stay tight. I'm also making a simple 2 shoelace bow, just a simple. I'm gonna tie it in the middle with the twine, and I'm gonna add it on top of the ribbon that I added. I love this ribbon. It's like mixture of jute and burlap, and it's just perfect. It's also from Dollar Tree. If you find those, just look for them, and just adding just a simple embellishment to some of your pieces can bring a very high-end look. After I cut off the edges, I'm gonna glue it on the side just like so, and on top I'm gonna be adding one beautiful floral that I found in my crafting stash, and this creation is done. Today it's 5 under 5 challenge, one of my favorite monthly challenge, And of course, it's hosted by my darling, amazing friends, Emily from Farmhouse Chic, Missi from Crafty Cove DIY, and this month guest host is Annalee from Annalee HB DIY. All their links are in my description box along with the amazing playlist, because nothing without the amazing playlist with so many talented creators, lots of inspirations, all of them are amazing, you know that. And after you're done watching my video, you know where you're going next. For the next creation, I need a cake board, I need a trash mash can, and I need one of those tiles. So we're gonna create a beautiful bird cage or a cloche or whatever you like to call it. To give some sturdiness and more crevices to my riser, for the cake board, I'm gonna be adding this Dollar Tree tile. After I trace it with the exact same size of the cake board and that beautiful details on the edges, I cut it off and now I'm gluing on top of the cake board. I love to work with those faux tiles from Dollar Tree. You can make such a beautiful designs and extra high-end look to our home decor, and this time it came out just perfect for our summer decor that I'm creating. I am covering it with the white chalk paint, fully covering it first, and now when it's all nice and dry, I'm adding distressing elephant chalk paint so we can have those embellishments peek through. On the bottom, I'm gonna be adding those wooden blocks, large blocks. They're also from Dollar Tree. First I thought I'm gonna be using only 2, but to make it more sturdy, 4 is just perfect. I also paint out those white and then distress them with the elephant paint to match with my riser, and that's it for this part of the cage. To get the galvanized metal vintage look, I am distressing my trash can from Dollar Tree with the elephant chalk paint, and using my distressing brush, I'm going over and covering my whole trash can with it. Now that it's all nice and dry, also I'm gonna be adding this beautiful handle that I got in my crafting stash. You can find those handles, not exactly the same one, but similar to Dollar Tree. But I got this one long time ago. I believe it was on clearance from Hobby Lobby. So what I did is I tied it on the bottom with the screw that it came with, and then on top I just glue it, one of those pearl faux push pins, and on the side I'm adding an extra embellishment. I'm gonna be adding this metal filigree, and I'm also distressing it with a white paint, and I'm gonna glue this one in the middle of my cage so we can get that English cottage or maybe French country, whatever you like to call it. Also, I'm using one of those Terra mini pots from Dollar Tree. I painted out white, and now I just want to see which of those florals is gonna look the best in my cage. And you gotta let me know, what do you think about this creation? It was so easy to create this and to turn it into a high-end decor. For the next creations, I'm using this tray. I spray painted with this Ocean Breeze Rust-Oleum paint, and when it's nice and dry, I'm also adding these beautiful transfers. As I mentioned at the beginning, this is gonna be my main embellishment, and adding these beautiful colors. I love this color on the tray. It came perfect, and this drop from those beautiful birds with the branches and the flowers is such a beautiful home decor spring, summer, every day, whatever you like to call it. Let me know what do you think and if you like this color on this tray. If you're watching my channel for a while, you know that I love to use transfers, and all I can say is soon as you start working with transfers, that's it. There's no going back. When you see adding a transfer to your pieces that you're working on and how many beautiful details it gives to just a simple piece, you're gonna love it and you're never gonna give up on those beautiful transfers. Doesn't matter, I love them all. I love the redesign with Prima, I love IOD, any transfers, I just love them. They're not sponsoring me, they should sponsor me, right? But this is my only true opinion, and I can always give my honest opinion to every product that I'm using. Now I'm gonna be making a smaller riser. I'm using this beautiful wooden plank from Dollar Tree. I love the shape. And now on the bottom, I'm adding those half large beads so we can make a smaller riser. And you know how expensive those risers are these days. And we made ours for only $1.25. And I glue those beads with the wood glue. Super simple but very high-end look in this little mini riser that we can add some floral decoration for our home decor. Now when my legs are dry, I'm gonna paint them with a chalk paint, and when it's all nice and dry, I'm adding the leftover transfers that I got from the tray and adding that extra detail to my riser as well. For my next creation, I'm gonna be using one of those Halloween signs that I got in my crafting stash from Dollar Tree. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover it with this linen fabric. First, I'm tracing it so I can get the exact same size as my sign before I glue it. Also, to cut off the edges, I'm using one of my favorite zigzag scissors, and I want those edges to look like that. I'm not sure if you can see it up close, but I just love this zigzag design. I usually use it for making bows, but I think this time for the edges of my sign, adding this extra look, it just brings more beautiness to the sign. I'm adding a fabric glue to the sign, and I'm gonna glue the fabric to it. While you're watching me adding the glue to the sign, I would like to say thank you for giving me unconditional love and support and beautiful comments always. And if you're new here, welcome, and I hope you like everything that I create and I inspired you. And now when the fabric is nice and glue, I'm adding the transfers on. And as you can see, one part is left out on the bottom, but not a problem. I'm gonna add a leftover from the transfers. That's the beauty of the transfers. You can mix them and match them and make a beautiful decorative piece. For extra beautiful look, I also made a simple lace bow on the side, and that's it for this creation. And for my last creation today, I'm gonna be using these 4x4 vintage farmhouse frames, and we're gonna make one large sign. I'm gonna connect all those 4 signs together. I got those from Dollar Tree, but they look so beautiful. I'm removing the back part of the frames. All I need is the frame and the glass. To connect my frames together, I'm adding those popsicle stick. I glue one in the middle, and I'm gonna add 2 on the side so I can connect them together, and then 2 smaller pieces on top so our sign can be nice and sturdy. Let me know in the comments which of those creations that I made today you like the most, and if you're recreating something, I would love to see them. And if you can send me a pictures, you can always find me on Instagram, or my email is also listed on my channel. And I wanted to share it to the whole world to see your creations. Now when the large frame is created, all I'm doing next is I am gluing the glass to the side to the frame so it can be not removable, because those black holders that they are, I'm just removing them on the side because I don't like them to be visual on the other side, if that makes sense. Also, I'm gonna be cutting those beautiful lilacs or lavenders with greeneries, and we're gonna add these florals to my frames. I'm using this lace ribbon from Dollar Tree, and I'm creating an X on each glass frame. And that will be our holder for our floral that we're gonna add to our glass frame. And simple as that, I'm adding the florals inside of the glass, and basically the X shape from my ribbon will be the holder for my greenery, not just the embellishment and a decor piece. That lace ribbon can bring such a beautiful touch to my art piece that I created. Super simple and easy today. I am repeating the same process to my other 4 frames with the ribbon and the floral and the greenery. And super simple, not even a 5-minute creation. And it's gonna bring such a beautiful look for our home decor. When all the florals are filled in the glass, I am also adding this birdie. Before that, I added a moss, and I'm gonna glue it on the side, and I'm gonna glue the birdie on top of the moss. And also I created a super 2 shoelace ribbon, and this is it for this creation. I hope you like all my creations today. I hope I inspired you and you enjoy as much as I enjoy creating all this beautiful decor. Before I let you go, don't forget to check out the amazing ladies, Annalee, Missi, Ashley, thank you so much, and all the amazing playlists, and show them lots of love because everybody works so hard. And my darlings, until next time, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of music, positive energy, blessings from me to you. Bye-bye.